Hi, this is my tutorial part 1 of Fields of Athenry. Okay, uses 3 chords D, G and A in this first section. We'll come on to part 2, uses variations on the same chords. We'll come on to that in the next clip. So we'll start off. We're going to do a D chord. We're going to take off our middle finger. Take off your middle finger. So you're going to leave the E string open. So that's open, okay? What we start by doing, so I'm not going to change anything on my left hand at the moment, so I'll show you what I'm doing with the right hand. Okay, so over here, so I'm plucking the D string there, sorry, scratch the head, plucking the D string, and the string directly below it, the G string. Get your jokes in there. Okay, so, as I say, I'm not doing anything with this hand just got the middle finger off, but it's a D chord basically. Okay, and then we pluck that string again on its own, and then the other 2 strings below it. Okay, so we've got. Okay, now I'm going to pluck the E string again, the high string, but I'm going to put my finger back on here. Okay, so this is what we should have so far. Okay, so I'll show you that again. Okay, now we're going to do a thing called a hammer-on, which is basically where you pluck the string and then you put your finger into position afterwards. So you get two notes basically. Press a 1 sort of thing. So you got. So it's the bottom 2 strings, and I'm actually just putting my little finger into the 3rd fret. Okay, it's still on the D chord, I'm just putting my little finger in there. Okay, so it's. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to move this finger up here, as if I was doing a G chord. It is basically a G chord, but I'm just not putting my middle finger on. I'm just. So second fret, excuse me, 2nd fret, A string, which actually gives you your, it's a B note. Okay, so that's what we're doing. So you get little hammer on the D, and then I'm plucking this note here, and the bottom 2 strings. Now the bottom 2 strings I do pluck twice again, so now all I did there was I slid up from the 3rd fret. So sorry, make that a bit cleaner. So it's up and down basically, if you do it quick enough. Okay, so you're getting 3 notes there. Okay, and then back to the D. So it's a normal D chord this time, and I'm plucking the D string, the open D, and the bottom E. There, okay. And then I'm plucking the B string, which is the next one up from the bottom. Okay, so, and then take that middle finger off again, and then back on again. Okay, so, and then A chord. Now what I'm actually doing there is your 2nd string from the top, so that's your A string, and the E string, plugging them together. Now you don't actually need your fingers on because they're both open strings, just for the purpose of the melody. But I always like to have my fingers in position because well, when you're playing it quicker, you do grace notes and things that you're not even thinking about with your other fingers. So little pieces that you're not thinking about there. Now there's a little section I normally put in there, which is the A string and the E string together, and then you pluck. I'll show you this actually. So it's. you see that? You can see the strings moving there. Now I am changing my fingers slightly here, but I'll show you the left hand in a second now. So it starts off with the open A string and the open E string. Okay. Okay. So the same plucking, but this is what I'm actually doing with my fingers this time. I'm actually adding my little finger onto the B string in the 3rd fret, and then taking it off again, and then I'm actually taking off my 3rd finger from the 2nd fret. So you get basically the bottom 2 strings are open by the end of it. So there you go. Okay, so far we should have okay, so that is part 1 of Fields of Athenry. Part 2, we'll go on to a couple of variation chords and grace notes and things. Okay, see you soon.